Ladies and gentlemen, you guessed it. We've played Metroid Prime 1, we've played Metroid Prime 2, and just based simply on math, here we are. It is time for Metroid Prime 3, Corruption. We are just gonna hop right into it. On normal difficulty once again. We shall comment as we go. Let's do it. As we know, this one, obviously 2 built upon the formula of 1, added some things to it. This game slightly shakes up the formula. Hold on. Autopilot navigation initiated, destination coordinates, bunch of numbers, planet, Norian, Calander region, life support status, cryogenic system stable, heart rate 15 BPM, blood pres, life support anomaly detected. Neurological readings indicate destructure car. Whole lot of phase on, ain't it? In a lot of ways, you could kind of tell. And there she is, Dark Samus once again. You can tell they were going for a grander scale with this game, and there she is in all her glory. She's so cool. I'm sorry, I get speechless at the sight of Samus Aran. She's so cool. Anyway. You can tell they were definitely going for a grander scale here, and they for sure, in a sense, accomplished it. You know, I'm not saying it was like otherworldly what they accomplished, but they definitely accomplished the grander scale. They, for the first time ever, wanted to explore the human aspect of the Metroid world, actual interaction, and I personally think they struck a good balance. Maybe they went a little too far with it, because again, you need that feeling of isolation a little bit more, maybe, but I'm not one of those people where it's just like, oh, you're not by yourself the entire game. I like the direction they were going, and honestly, I think it's, if done the right way, a good way to push the series forward into the modern era. We'll discuss that more as we go. Anyway, let's explore our ship here. I'm gonna act like I didn't just do this for my RetroTink test stream. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, right here. This is the big thing. I love numbers. And look at that. We haven't even started the game yet. And look at that. We've already visited a room. How about that? Isn't that impressive? There's certain things here that you just kind of don't... Like, that never really... There's just buttons here for the sake of doing things. To my knowledge, they don't serve a purpose. There we go. You're clear of biohazards. How about that, folks? We're clean. That's all we can ask for in life, right? No biohazards. This thing's like a shield thing. Samus has all these cool doohads and doohickeys and whatnot on her vehicle. This is a thing that does things. Yeah, I know what all that means. Let's rock and roll. But yeah, of course, this one, I guess you could say, drastically changes the formula. Not in a bad way, but like, again, you see what they're going for a grander scale here. It's just not one planet exploration. They want to put on a show, which I'm more than okay with, of course.
Unidentified vessel, please switch to a secure radio frequency and transmit your identity code. We are standing by.
You got it. And again, they wanted to explore the human aspect of this world as well. And of course, you're going to end up with, this is the Wii. And of course, we've been playing with motion controls the entire time on 1 and 2, but this game was released on the Wii. This game, there's just added, you know, gimmicks, for lack of a better term, into it. Instead, other than just pointing your arm cannon.
Proceed to the command ship Olympus. You've been cleared for docking bay 5. Welcome back, Samus.
Where's my thruster? That's my thruster. Thruster's activated. It blows my mind that this game only sold like 1.5 million copies on the Wii. Like, everyone had a Wii. It sold 100. It sold 5 times what the GameCube sold. It's people just weren't into things that were cool back then, you know? Yeah, obviously there's motion controls here, you use your gunship, and there's multiple planets. I would actually, it's no stretch of the imagination to say they did in fact drastically change the formula. I don't think for the worst. Some people might. I think, again, this is my second favorite game in the series, unless I feel differently after this playthrough. I think it's very well done. If Prime 4 followed a same thing, just with a bike instead of the ship, I would not hate that at all. You know,
Calibrate your weapon by shooting these targets.
I think they did very good.
Calibration complete. Samus, welcome to the flagship Olympus. Admiral Dane is waiting for you in the briefing room. I will upload the location.
We'll discuss more about the environment and the feelings and like whatnot, you know, isolation and whatnot during the game as we go, of course. That's where we're going. Die. Isn't the camera supposed to trigger? Apparently not. You can speak with people in this game, which, again, is a new thing, of course.
Probably get going. Admiral Dane does not like to be kept waiting.
Hello.
Admiral Dane is waiting for.
Of course, the dialogue isn't going to be anything crazy. Hi.
Sorry, I'm on duty. I can't talk now.
Looks like you're doing nothing. Oh, okay, actually you are. There it is.
Warning. Hostile weapons fire detected. Please stand down.
Alright, no more fucking around, let's do it. I don't know why everyone here's in these like blue body suits, but they all are.
Full-scale invasion.
No joke. Last time this many fighters were scrambled was during.
Actually having a hard time hearing the dialogue.
That was some nasty business.
I have a feeling this will be worse.
That's the spirit.
Got a job to do here.
You are in the presence of Samus Aran.
Welcome aboard, Samus.
So you know you get it. You're cool. You're on board. Strong blast. Okay. That's why I came here, to fix your malfunctioning ramp. I can go home. And you can see they changed like the graphics up a little bit. Like Samus has a little bit of blue in her power beam shots now. Male fleet trooper. Untrained for combat. That's tragic. It's another male fleet trooper. Another male fleet trooper. I'm trying to think. I don't think there is any sort of Oh, it wants me to scan the boxes. Yeah, I don't think there's any missable scans in this area. I'm not certain on that. Don't quote me. Oh yeah, I gotta scan this first, don't I? Yep. Press for access code. That's my name, don't wear it out. 13576.
Access granted.
Try not to move during the procedure. We need a stable image.
Gore! That's our friend Gore. Capable of merging let's go to log. Gore is a cybernetic bounty hunter, capable of merging his body into larger mechanisms. The most common of these is his armor suit, which doubles as a gunship and provides him with a formidable combat arsenal. The mergers are often accompanied by a shift in personality, replacing his normally calm demeanor with an aggressive attitude. He demonstrates a high proficiency with all things mechanical and is often called upon for missions requiring computer infiltration or manipulation. So that's our friend Gore.
Subject is cleared for the command bridge.
You may proceed.
That's a Federation Marine.
Of course.
Move it or lose it, Gore. It's my turn.
You'll need to pull that lever toward you to enter the containment area.
Thanks, jackass. Like I said, you could tell there's things they put in here just for the sole purpose of,
DNA verification.
you know, motion controls, which Nintendo was in their era of doing that with gimmicks at the time.
DNA verified. Registration number 13576.
That's me.
Identified as bounty hunter Samus Aran.
Don't wear it out.
Preparing a biohazard scan. Please approach the scan terminal.
Again, I really would love, like, some more, like, if you can make a spin-off game, like, make Metroid Prime still mostly isolated, but have a spin-off game where you're regularly interacting with the world. That's a cool concept. But then again, that would just put Star Fox completely in the grave, because that's what I want Star Fox to be. So yeah, maybe don't do that, actually. Much as I love Metroid. I don't want to sacrifice that. Oh, I went too quick. There we go. I don't want to sacrifice Star Fox for it. Oh, yep, there was one here. Noted. Good thing I'm paying a little bit of attention, huh? Olympus-class battleship is the first Federation capital ship designed to use an onboard Aurora unit. They are the flagships of the fleets they serve in, usually commanded by an officer of flag rank. Battleships of this class have smaller crews than most ships of a similar size due to the presence of the Aurora unit. The space saved in crew support is used from more battle systems. The enormous vessels are powered by fuel gel, making the scarce commodity of extreme value to the Federation military. We'll see fuel gel immediately. Like I said, this, as we know, is even with Prime 1, more so with 2 and 3, but it was even the case with Prime 1. I have not done the lores in this. Like, just reading stuff like that, it's like, oh, so they used fuel gel for something. I know where fuel gel's at. We'll find that on Brio and whatnot. That's a fleet mechanic. This is an elevator. Alright, well, let's get this scan out of the way. As we know, the other one's a male, and this one is a female fleet trooper. Also untrained for combat situations. Yeah, up until this point, you didn't really see, like, You didn't see how characters other than Samus interacted with space pirates.
Can I help you?
No, you can't probably. And this would be the first time we've seen that.
Admiral Dane has ordered me to remind you that suit maintenance and data backup should be done before the meeting. There's a recharge station at the other side of the walkway.
Thanks, buddy. That's the game telling you that you should save your progress once in a while. Alrighty, buddy, I saved my progress. Let me through now.
You're good to go. Admiral Dane is waiting inside.
Salute, soldier. Nice. The idea of dialogue in a Metroid game is something I greatly support. Like I said, maybe not this much human interaction, but I fully support the idea of, you know, human interaction, dialogue occasionally. Oh, look, we're already here. And there he is. There he is, ladies and gentlemen. That's the homie right there. I fucking love Rundus. Rundus is such a cool character. Obviously, later in the game, I get heartbroken, but you know. I just always thought these three were really cool.
Andreda, enough. Looks like everyone's here now. Before I begin the briefing, let me introduce 242, the flagship's Aurora unit.
Ah, an organic supercomputer. Fascinating. It's my understanding that the Galactic Federation's core network is comprised of such units.
That is correct, Core. And we serve as the network's master control. However, currently the network is down.
The network is down.
That seems inefficient.
It's valid, you know.
You see, 7 days ago, we discovered that all Aurora units were infected with an unknown virus.
A virus, you say?
We were forced to bring the network down. Fortunately, our scientists were quickly able to devise a vaccine.
Way to go, scientists.
242 was the first AU to receive the vaccine. We were able to completely purge the virus.
Way to go.
Where did this virus come from?
We believe the virus is of space pirate origin. 4 months ago, the GFS
That would
Valhalla
track.
went missing while on a training mission in the Klar Nebula. The ship's logs revealed that they were attacked by a space pirate raiding vessel.
Gasp.
What is the logic in disrupting a Federation training mission?
They're pirates. How could they resist a prize like that?
That never would have happened if I'd been there.
Hell yeah, Rundus. No, it wouldn't have.
You weren't. The pirates boarded the Valhalla and gained access to the ship's Aurora unit, 313. This is how they were able to hack into the network and plant the virus.
Thanks to our security protocols, we were able to shut down the network before the damage from the virus became irreversible.
Way to go.
But we're still vulnerable. If the pirates decide to launch a major offensive, we'd be hard-pressed to defend ourselves.
Foreshadowing.
We must rid the other AUs of that virus and bring the network back online. That's where you come in. We need you to deliver the vaccine to each of the AUs in this system. We'd also like you to investigate the pirates' activity in the area. You need to know what they're up to.
You got it, boss.
Condition red. All personnel to combat-ready stations. Repeat. Condition red.
Sir, a space pirate attack fleet has just warped out of some sort of wormhole. They're also heading for Sector 0, the planet's home base.
No, they're targeting the planetary defense system. Get down to the planet and aid the ground troops. Stop those pirates from disabling the defense system. Go.
Go. As always, Samus gets the most respect, as she should. Whee! Getting a little sweaty there, huh? Ooh, 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 look at that guy go, ooh. Jesus. That's crazy. You guys got some good shoulder motion too? This guy's not even sitting. They didn't even give this guy a chair. Jeez. Uh-oh. That's not good. Oh, the space pirates broke the door. We're trapped inside.
Samus, get to your ship. We need you down on the planet. Until we get the fleet in formation. Launch all fighter squadrons.
It's not ideal. Like I said, they were going for a very much grander scale here in terms of like the show and whatnot. I'm also kind of curious, as I think I said during my test video, how long I could just sit here and watch this, you know, just break apart before it just vanished. No time like the present to find out, right? Like, how long, like, this one's heading that way. How long would that be, like, you know, before it just straight up vanished? I'm under fire, it would appear. That piece is essentially out of sight now. Yeah, okay, so they just keep floating, I guess. Alright. Well, one day I'll sit and stare at that whole thing. Anyway. That's right, you can't go this. I did this last time. My ship is offline. Yeah, see, I see it's still there. Look at that. Yeah, it just chills. So it's, you know, completely out of sight. No! We lost some soldiers! Ladies and gentlemen, this is a redesigned space pirate. Expendable infantry units, lightly armored... or whatever, lightly armored. The pirates have not enhanced all of their fighting forces. They continue to use militia units in battle. These groups are made up of slaves and criminals and do not receive the phase-on enhancements given to regular army troopers. They are surprisingly obedient to the upper castes, whatever, within the pirate military. Rumor has it that disobedient militia members often find themselves as dinner. They eat each other? I mean, I know they're not exactly the most civilized people, but they eat each other? Okay. Alright, well, let's save these guys from a crueler fate, huh? Wee. You alright back there, buddy? Good. Like I said, I made this, let's try to save this guy. Alright, he's alive. Good. I made this comparison once. I still think my favorite intro in the series is Metroid Prime 2. It's just so, like, it's like a horror movie and it's awesome. Uh-oh. No! Did I save him? No, he died. Sorry, buddy. I think there's an option to save him. Anyway, yeah, in terms of intros, like, Metroid Prime 1 might have the worst intro on it. Not, you know what I mean. Just the other two I think are better. Prime 2 is just peak. Like, you crash, you don't know what's going on here, you get, you know, like, jumped by Dark Samus. And yeah, it's just super cool. This game, I love the story, the way it introduces you, the temporary linearity of it. This is an armored pirate militia. Members of the armored pirate militia have been granted lightweight armor suits for combat use. While this provides some additional resistance to beam weapons, they are still vulnerable to explosive attacks. Members of the armored pirate militia are mostly inept soldiers who have yet to die in combat. You know, Metroid Prime 3, I'm sorry, I was not familiar with your game. These scans are pretty hilarious so far. That's what you could describe me as since the day I was born. I just have yet to die in combat. Anyway. We're playing keep away here. Yeah, like this would be the second best one, I would think, because again, it doesn't capture the atmosphere of Prime. Where the fuck is he? Oh, he's down here. Yeah. This one doesn't capture the insane atmosphere of Prime 2, and there's like the creepiness of it, but it does a good job introducing you to the story, showing you the stakes of what's going on here. There's a couple kick-ass boss fights during this entire sequence, and it's just really cool. Yes. Way to boost up your stats here, get some kills, you know? Since there's stats in this game, the lovely S word, ladies and gentlemen, stats. I love stats. Alright, but it doesn't really matter that much. Okay, down we go. Run this! My boy. Look at him go. Watch this. Hell yeah. There's an energy tank you couldn't skip if you wanted to.
Pizza time.
And there's pizza time. Yoinky spoink. Ladies and gentlemen,
I'm him. I've been
we've
him.
been disposed of.
I will continue to be him.
It is Wednesday, my dude. Whooper Wednesday. Everyone stand up. It's Whooper Wednesday. I dropped them. Oh my god, I dropped them. Ooh, there goes Samus floating through space. Thank god that happened to be there. Anyway. It is Whooper Wednesday. It might be a little wet in here. For all you know.
Anti-gravity offline in docking bays 1, 2, and 3.
There goes Gandrada, doing what she does. Alright, Whooper, you're gonna end up falling off the couch here. This isn't a very big couch. Sorry, buddy. It's Whooper Wednesday, though. Alright, so that's blocked. We're trapped in here forever. This is where the game ends. Jump scare. Guess I should scan these. That's a crawl tank. Little thingy that the space pirates like to roll out at you. Hi. There's a bigger focus on combat in this game for sure. Can I go in there? I just want to know. Oh, hello? Nope, sad. Never tried it before, so how would I know otherwise? Let's see, there are a lot of things in here to scan. I just want to make sure... Whoop, that's not what I wanted to do. We've done that on the way back. You know. We're not going 100%, of course, but... You know. We want to get as much lore as we can, and there was one in here. He's ejected into the vacuum of space, exactly. You hate to see it. I always thought that cutscene was kind of crazy. Like, thank God there just happened to be a portal where she could just grab on. Otherwise, she'd just be floating aimlessly in space. Yeah, it seems like a safe place to launch a missile. I mean, I'm sure she would have just called her ship. Like I said, they were going for a grander scale here, and they definitely accomplished it. Like, again, it's not like a gigantic step up, but you could tell what they were going for, and they got there. Too bad only 1.5 people, or yeah, a person and a half bought this game. 1.5 million people, I believe, was the total number of people who bought this game. And yeah, that's absolutely tragic. Because the Wii had sold 108 million units. Compare that to Prime's 1 and 2 that I think, I mean, I know Prime 1 did. I think Prime 2 also eclipsed 2 million units. These things are weird. It's an arrow mine. Feels like there's something crawling on my leg. Either that or it's no, it's just the wire. Okay, never mind. Just trying to tough it out. Safe station? Yeah, that's what I thought. Something like that. It be rubbing my leg. It makes me think there's like a bug crawling on it or something. All right. Oh, look, there's my ship. And there's a dead person. Used to be a dog barking outside? That's not normal for this immediate area? Hold on. Oh, okay. I wanted to make sure there wasn't a loose dog or something, because then I would have canceled the stream and went to give it shelter until I could find its owners. Okay. Because usually I just, like, I see people walking their dogs, but it's very rare that one barks in this neighborhood. So much so to the point where I had to stand up and see what was going on. Like, I just don't hear that ever. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a Berserker Lord. Gnarly looking creature. Phasite plating on its head can only be destroyed by projectiles it fires. They're highly resistant to damage. Their shoulders are the only unprotected area vulnerable to standard weapon fire. Their main defense lies in their head-mounted phasite plating, which can only be destroyed by the projectiles it fires. Berserker Lords are a desperate measure designed to exploit Phazon as much as possible. The few Berserker Knights that survive the highest level of corruption are promoted to Lord status. Lords are distinguished by their ornate phasite plating and the Phazon reserves they carry on their backs. Aim for those armpits, baby. Oh, right. Keep it going. Time to do some real damage. Easy clap. Just accept defeat, buddy. Don't make it any worse on yourself. Nope. Nope. Tried to get back up. That's what you get. And hopefully that was a space pirate vessel. Okay, you'll notice as this game goes on, like, it's very much presented as an end of the trilogy. Not necessarily like they didn't want to do more games, which I don't know, maybe that was the case actually, considering their... What was this game released in 2007? I don't remember what month, but considering Prime 4 is releasing in December, it is at least 18 years. 18 calendar years since the last one. So maybe that was their intent. But at the very least, they wanted to end this storyline and start fresh. And we shall see that. Let's check my stats now that we have some stats. I love stats. I fucking love numbers. Let's see what we've done so far. We have killed 159 enemies already. We fired 500 shots. We received a lot of damage too, more than normal. We've visited 8% of rooms already. That's crazy. And we've saved 3 times, ladies and gentlemen. And I don't know, I forgot the other... Oh, the other set's hyper mode uses. Yeah, that's right. I believe it is, at least. That sounds right. To Norian we go. As we know, new to this game is using your ship to travel to different... Which it kind of adds an element of fast travel. Which is interesting. That's not a bad thing. This game looks gorgeous for its time. It really does. Prime 4 does too. It doesn't look like a fully, like, you know, AAA modern, like, you know, this game was designed as a Switch 1 game, you gotta remember. Like, it just has enhancements on Switch 2. Like, the game is releasing on Switch 1. But I don't care. I'm not saying this is a bad thing. For me, I don't give a shit. For me, when has realistic or modern ever mattered? If it looks good, it looks good. Samus looks good, I guarantee you that. Samus has never not looked good. Alright, talk to me, people. You stand too, jackass.
Situation doesn't look good. The pirate attack has knocked out our generators and disabled the planetary defense system.
Okay. That's where I come in.
It was our only weapon capable of taking out orbiting ships.
Okay. Sounds like you need to be more prepared.
We need you and the other hunters to get the generators back online and restore power to the cannon so we can repulse this assault.
You got it.
I'm uploading the generator coordinates to you now. Good hunting.
A, C, and B. We actually don't go to one of those. Our good friend, we don't go to B, it is, actually. And actually, I said those out of order. I know I thought that one was... I thought it was even as B last for some reason. We don't go to B. Our good friend Rundus takes care of that one. And he comes back and saves our life because he's cool like that. We got another power-up already, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, this is a lore, isn't it? Yep. This is... We come back to this area, though, so it doesn't matter. But anyway, this is planet Norian. Though located on the fringe of the Federation, the planet Norian is of great importance. The military maintains a strong presence in the sector, and the base on Norian is often the first line of defense against enemies that operate outside of Galactic Federation space. Originally a barren orb and capable of sustaining life, a sophisticated terraforming project designed by Aurora Unit 486 has turned Norian into a hardy forest world. Interesting. So this place was inhospitable at one point. Never would have guessed. Aura farming. She's so cool. We have our grapple lasso, ladies and gentlemen, our grapple lasso. Not to be confused with the grapple beam. There's a bit you can do with that. I would assume the grapple lasso, based on what we have seen in the Prime 4 footage, the grapple lasso will be making a return in some capacity. Up we go. Hello. More motion in this game once again because the other two are ports to the Wii with enhancements. This one was just a straight up Wii game, even in its first release. Time to scan dead people. Love scanning dead people, as you know from my Metroid Prime 2 adventure. Bioscans negative. Target has suffered numerous energy burns, energy source, phase on. Yoink. Limited enemy presence. Target is deceased. Appears to have suffered fatal wounds from friendly fire. Uh-oh, we got the friendly fire involved again. Subject is flatlined. Cause of death, heart failure due to extreme cranial trauma. Scans indicate target has suffered severe blast trauma. Source, energy grenade. That'll do it. So this is our way to B. Yeah, that's our way to B. And that, obviously, we can't do anything with this yet. So, yeah. Not an option. Hello. I hear a power up. Pervious to my weaponry. Yoink. 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 Start generator B to power that one. Oh, right, yeah, it's right there. Once again, I mean, that one you can technically avoid, but just a straight up gift. Rest in peace. Map station. Yay, we downloaded the map for this area. Yeah, that's right, look at that. There's I knew that, but I see the notification on my phone now. Superman is coming to HBO Max in 2 days, and I never saw the movie. As much as I was excited to see it and talked about wanting to go see it, yeah, I didn't. Whoa. Galactic Federation data file GH673 Hunter Gore. Subject is a veteran of the Liberation War of Wotan 7. There's a yeah, 7. Only 6% of subject's birth body remains. The rest is state-of-the-art cyberware. Despite his career and heavy cybernetic modification, Subject is known for his high level of empathy and compassion. Gore is rather gentle and approaches situations logically, but is not the most skilled of fighters. Intel suggests he even has a sense of humor. Subject has often championed the weak, poor, and downtrodden, working for free or giving bounty money earned to the victims of his targets. Gore's a good guy. We fucking love Gore, ladies and gentlemen. I love Gore. Our boy Rundus, RU902. Subject is a native of Frigus, a moon of planet Best 3, known primarily for ice mining. The Frigisian ability to manipulate and generate ice has come in handy in Subject's career as a bounty hunter. Intel suggests he enjoys hunting to the point where he keeps trophies from all of the targets he's successfully captured or killed in his career. Subject is proud, cocky, and arrogant. I love my boy. And considers himself without rival in his field, as he should. GD202, Gandrada. Subject homeworld unknown. Possesses metamorphic ability similar to the biomorphs of Jovius 7. Can assume the form and abilities of most living things, including bioforms considerably larger than the subject. Scans are unable to determine subject's age, but Psych Eval suggests a high degree of youthfulness. Intel suggests that bounty hunting is akin to a sport for her, one she enjoys considerably. Subject perceives the veteran hunter Samus Aran as her chief rival, a rival she intends to surpass as soon as possible. That's in Jovian 7, right? Oh, they close afterwards, that's right. Oh well. Wasn't that the one they said Gore was from? Okay, so assuming I can't look at it right now. Or is that here? No, logbook's here, okay. Oh, Wotan 7, okay. I knew I was right about the number. Gotta give me that. Yes. I got. Place is a death trap. Alright, things are about to happen here. It is time for our midstream break. I will be back in a few minutes, folks. War never changes. Alright, things happen here. Here we go. Literally one more step ahead. I knew I've had a cutscene. Uh-oh, ambush. New entry here. Regular pirate trooper. Falling to his death. Yoink! Bet you're slick, huh? Right. You guessed it. It's the Aero Troopers again. Goodbye. Waiting for the front of these bad boys. Forward vent is vulnerable. Seems like a pretty bad spot to make your weak spot, but you know, I would have put it on the back. Goodbye. Uh-oh, we're surrounded. Rundus! There's our boy. Or a farming, of course.
These pirates are more fragile than they appear. I just received word that the Federation is allowing all bounty hunters to use ship command devices. You should now be able to remotely command your ship and land it here. Don't forget to perform suit maintenance and data backup if you need. Generator A is just through those doors. While you head that way, I'll activate the generator on the west side. Between the two of us, this should be a breeze.
Hell yeah, Rundus. Hell yeah, man. There he goes. So this allows us to land our ship here, which is a cool thing. The ship was also a good way to add new puzzles to this game. I can't think of any good ones off the top of my head, but like it's mandatory for certain puzzles and like expansions and stuff, like pickups and whatnot. Oh, we didn't have to enter the ship. Right. Oh well. Okay, here we go. Let's now exit our ship. And let us forge on. All right, yep. Gotta be quick about it. Yoink. Top of the morning. Okay, goodbye. They straight up took the thing. Yes, there's a heavier emphasis on combat in this game, which also isn't a bad thing. It's a very good thing, honestly. You're Bluey. Let's see, we don't have any lures in here, do we? No. Okay. None here either.
Something big is happening up here. What in the name of...
Look at that. That is a Leviathan seed.
Samus is heading right at you. That's why the pirates disabled the defense system. They intend to smash this thing into Norion. Get that cannon back online, or everyone down there is as good as dead.
I'm doing that thing where I forget how to open that again. Nope, that's not it. Okay. Okay, I didn't have this mind fart last time. Well, actually, wait, hold on. I don't... No, wait, no, that's just an extras thing. We already have the, Yeah, this is already up and running. Yep. Yeah, that's a later thing to do, I believe, right? Yes, it is. Duh. I should be shot. Anyway, so yeah, as you can tell, and as you might have guessed, that right there, if it were to crash into this planet, it would just spread corruption and death. Like that. That guy died, and that guy died. And this guy is not going to die. Because he's juiced up.
All clear.
That is a Federation PED Marine. Advanced armor suit is equipped with Phazon Enhancement Device. The Federation has created a system that utilizes Phazon to increase the power of the armor worn by the Galactic Federation Marines. While active, the Phazon unit enhances the attack and defense systems of the armor suit. Oh. Enhanced with a corrupt source that can also be used for evil. What could possibly go wrong?
Samus, I'm with the PED Delta Squad. My Phazon enhanced weaponry should be able to hold off any more trouble. I'll guard this area while you head on to the next generator.
Sounds good.
What the heck is that?
Ridley! That guy never dies. But yeah, as you might have guessed, that thing is a Leviathan seed. If it were to crash into this planet, it would spread corruption and death and you name it. There you go, buddy. Now, doesn't that sound familiar? It's almost like it was the entire premise of the first game, because it wiped out pretty much the entire Chozo population on Talon 4, and then it almost sounds like it might have been the entire premise of the second game, was it not? A strange thing impacted their planet, and the next thing you knew, their planetary energy was divided and the Ing were born. So this is basically the same concept, just on a multiple planet scale. We're gonna make it. Yup. So yeah, my Wii doesn't really like this game, as you can tell. It loads 1 and 2 with reasonable efficiency. This one, sometimes it takes doors forever to open. so we'll get that once in a while. Gore! And a Berserker Lord. My money's on Gore. Just freaking... Look at that shit. Look at him go. Hey, buddy.
This one has finished bothering us. Go on ahead. I will stay here and protect the area.
Thanks, buddy.
Proceed quickly to Generator C. And reactivate the defense system before we're all vaporized. Oh, get out of here.
There's that slight, you know, mood change that he does. That's Generator C, baby. Let's do it. Huh? Trying to scan.
Our scans of the meteor have detected massive quantities of phazon. It could be some sort of bomb.
It might be. Oh. I don't know why it didn't let me scan that. That was weird. Yoink. Can't open that door yet. That wall just exploded for some reason. Much easier. Nothing. I didn't think there was anything, but you know, felt like there could have been.
The meteor will enter the planet's atmosphere soon. There is no time to lose, Samus.
I got you. As long as nothing interrupts me on this morph ball path here, I think we should make it in time. Oh, hi there. See ya. You stubborn motherfucker. Fuck. Just bite me so I can do damage to you. See you, Ridley. And she flew off fast.
Samus, I was able to get Generator B back online. If you need any help. Here they come again.
Thanks, Rundus. Like I said, Rundus is a real one. I love Rundus. Give me a spin-off game involving Rundus. Give me a spin-off game where all of Nintendo's unnecessarily cocky characters just come together in like a multiverse and like team up. Falco Lombardi, Rivali, Rundus, Wario, I guess, technically. You could put Shadow the Hedgehog in there. He's not Nintendo, but you can put him in there. He'd fit. Gasp! A space pirate is turned. That's the one they're gonna eat for dinner tonight, then. Just kidding, it's Gandrada.
Space Pirate Gray is definitely not my style. Machines aren't my thing either, so I'll let you get this generator back online.
Thanks, Sammy. Let's do what we do, Sammy. A little bit of a puzzle here for this one. I don't think there's anything crazy about it. I think you just have to go around in a circle.
Samus, our efforts to slow the meteor have failed. You must hurry.
Maybe if Gore wasn't just standing guard in an area that isn't currently under danger, or if Gandrada wasn't just here, you know, disguising herself as a space pirate and then immediately leaving. But apparently machines aren't her thing. Rundus, now me and Rundus, we're the dynamic duo. We're doing our part. Whoops. Should probably get that one for. Oh nope, I have to go up there anyway. Here we go. No, I gotta get up there. Somehow. There it is. Whee! How convenient. You can't fall off. Oh, maybe you can? Maybe you can. Let's not find out. Oh, we got it, okay. Yay, we're back online and there's no imminent danger. Ridley! Hi! Dun, 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 dun. Ladies and gentlemen, Meta Ridley. And of course, we are on a timer here. And by timer, I mean amount of meters until death. That's kind of a lot of meters, like, when you think about it. That's like a lot of, like, this place must be really high up. And once again, like I said, they were going for a much grander scale, and holy fuck did they achieve it. Yep. And up close and personal with Ridley. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Yeah, just fire, fire, fire. Yeah, I'm gonna take some down. Oh, he missed. Going all wonky here now. Now we're on bottom. Hell yeah, that was a good hit. Hi. What's up, Ridley? Get some close-up time again here. What a plot twist. You fight Ridley like super early in the game instead. Same down the middle. That appeared to have been a hit. Dun 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 dun. She's so cool. Run this! Dynamic duo, baby. The dynamic duo.
That was a little too hot for my liking. Well done, Samus. But now you owe me one.
You're the Falco Lombardi of this universe, and I love it. Love you, Rundus. Yeah.
When you're done, head to the control room. I'll meet you there.
Sounds good. You'd think Ridley would learn to just stay dead eventually, you know? Right now, Ridley is canonically dead. I forget as of what game. I believe as of Super, it is, correct? I gotta re-up on my Metroid lore. 'Cause depending on where 4 falls on the timeline, Ridley could be alive. Assuming it falls immediately after, you know, where the rest of the Prime games are. Then yeah, Ridley would be alive still. You said that already.
Now that the defense system is back online, you must get to the control tower and fire the defense cannon.
I gotta do everything for you people, huh?
We are uploading the location of the control tower to you now.
There it is. Yeah, I believe it's as of Super Ridley is dead, because what you see in Fusion isn't actually Ridley, from what I understand. Then Ridley's just straight up not in Dread. Oh, there it is. That's what we're looking for. Yeah, I got you. Hold your horses. I won't let the planet blow up or whatever. No one's dying on Samus Aran's watch. Except for those handful of people that already have, and that dude in the Metroid Prime 4 trailer that dies right next to her. Okay, not many people are dying on Samus Aran's watch. My Wii is struggling right now. It does not like running this game. Yeah, does not like running this game. Which I don't understand, because, like, this is objectively the cleanest disc in my collection, other than ones that I've bought, you know, brand new for, like, PS5. Of the things that I still have from before I turned 18, this is by far the cleanest one I have. Can't go that way. Can't go that way. No. All the way around. It's our way up. I'm trying to remember where I stopped for my practice stream. I think it was the Ridley fight. When I was testing the retro tank. This should be a fun elevator ride.
We were about to leave you behind.
Sorry.
The meteor is approaching faster than you think.
If we don't make it to the top in time, we can kiss this planet goodbye.
Hey, relax. We're the good guys.
Justice will prevail and all that stuff. Right, Samus?
Right, Samus?
Here, let's do this.
I love you, Rundus. I love you. I always will. Here we are. Down goes Gore. Down goes Gandreda. And no, our boy Rundus. Yeah. Everyone's back up. It's very un-Samus-like to just get blasted like that, but whatever. As you can see, they are all unconscious and or dead, and glowing blue to an extent. And there goes Dark Samus. Off to kill somebody else. Oh, where's Samus's body? She's so cool. Boom. Samus saves the day, ladies and gentlemen. And on that note, she breathes her last. One month later.
She's coming too. Can you hear me, Samus?
Objective completed. Status. Corrupted. That's why the biohazard thing is so important, because we're pretty much corrupted for the rest of this playthrough now. Hi.
Vital signs are stable. Welcome back, Samus. You've been asleep for quite some time. A month, to be exact. We feared we'd lost you.
Should have put me out of my misery. Just kidding, then we would have never gotten Prime 4.
Is now safe. At the end of the battle, we found you and the other hunters all unconscious. Our medical examinations then yielded surprising results. Your bodies are now, somehow, self-generating phazon. What's even stranger is that there are no negative effects to your health. This led us to investigate if we could make effective use of this phazon.
Power corrupts, ladies and gentlemen.
During the invasion on Norian, you must have noticed some powerful troopers in new suits.
I did. You shouldn't be using those.
They were wearing what we call phazon enhancement devices, or PEDs.
Okay.
We integrated this same phazon enhancement device into your armor while repairing your damaged bodysuit. Troopers wearing this device have phazon pumped to their weapons from an external backpack. This gives them an extra boost in firepower. But in your case, think about it. With this phazon coursing through your body, you can fuel the PED using your own internal energy. Pretty effective, don't you think? Why don't you try the PED now?
Sounds dangerous, in my humble opinion. Considering you have to seal the room.
Initiate PED program.
I remember saying that in my first playthrough, like, I'm just like, ooh. Like, because I got this game for the first time when I was 15. I'm like, ooh, that seems dangerous. From what I know about Metroid Primes 1 and 2, that seems dangerous.
Recharging energy reserves.
Whee!
Training complete.
You must have noticed during this test that hyper mode possesses devastating power.
Yep.
Over the past month, we've learned the hard way just how powerful our enemies are. To deal with them, you'll need the firepower of the PED suit. Make good use of it. Now that you are familiar with the workings of the PED device, the Aurora Unit 242 would like to meet with you. There are many pressing matters to discuss. The AU chamber is located just off the command bridge. You'd better get going. Good luck. Oh, and one more thing. After 25 seconds, the safety feature automatically ends hyper mode. You'll have to keep paying attention.
Interesting suit. A lot of gray involved, but still cool. Hey, gray is one of my favorite colors, so might be my next favorite after red and black. Thanks for the help, lady. Alright, what do we got here? Phazon Enhancement Device. The Phazon Enhancement Device is designed to harness the energy of Phazon minerals, originally discovered on Aether, for a new Federation weapon system. It is being tested by a Galactic Federation Marine battalion stationed in the Norian system. Marines can initiate an energy siphon from a supply of Phazon carried in a backpack into their armor suits. This allows them to temporarily enhance the exoskeletal and weapon systems of their armor suits. To date, no Marines have displayed signs of Phazon sickness. Sure, sounds safe. Phazon. Phazon is a substance of extragalactic origin. It is a highly radioactive ore with extreme mutagenic properties. Then why are you weaponizing it? Correct me if I'm wrong, but the plot of Other M, staring at my copy right now, also involved them trying to resurrect Metroids, I believe. I haven't played that game in at least, God, since I started living on my own, which is a little over 10 years. That sounds right. Anyway. Just goes to show you, even the good guys can be evil. Anyway, it has certain biological qualities, including the ability to reproduce itself. Exposure to phazon often affects the brains of sentient beings, causing erratic, destructive behavior. It is also a potent source of energy, surpassing even fuel gel in pure output potential. It must be handled carefully, as it can cause phazon sickness if used incorrectly. This is another interesting source of innovation here. We're just like, yeah, you can use phazon as a weapon now. Yeah, 1 and 2 are very similar to each other. I mean, 2 is definitely different from 1. Like, the gameplay changes a bit. 3 is quite the deviation, and 4 appears to be even more of a deviation, which again is perfectly fine. Doesn't bother me one bit. Just keep evolving, you know, keep... The best thing a game series can do, I could go on a whole rant about this. You need to stick to your roots. You can advance the formula, you can push the formula forward, you can even change the formula. But it needs to stick to its roots. Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom for Zelda, yeah, it takes the gameplay formula and flips it upside down, completely new. But that sticks to its roots. It still feels like a Zelda game. Like I said, you can, like, this to me still feels very much like a Metroid game. Are you as isolated? No. Not at all. Still feels like a Metroid game to me. It's just like the feel, you know? You need to capture the feel.
Samus, you made it. Glad to hear you're feeling better. You've been cleared to enter the AU chamber.
Cool.
Please proceed through these doors and up the lift. The Aurora unit is expecting you.
Okay. No recovery time needed for Samus. She just gets right back into it.
Clearance confirmed, G5. Opening chamber vault.
Hurry up. Okay. Talk to me, Aurora unit. Obviously, as you can tell, these things bear a striking resemblance to Mother Brain. Welcome, Samus Aran. Let us begin. Time is most critical.
During the attempted pirate invasion of Norian, it was confirmed that 2 nearby planets were similarly attacked. These planets are named Rio and Elysia. These Leviathans have impacted and embedded themselves deep into each planet, spreading a virulent phazon carried inside their bodies. The Leviathans must be destroyed.
Leviathans, like I said.
2 weeks ago, we dispatched Runtus to Brio,
The homie.
Gore to Elysia,
The homie.
while Gandreda was sent to locate the space
The homie.
stronghold. Like you, they were outfitted with PED devices in order to confront this new threat. We lost contact with all of them 7 days ago, and fear the worst.
Damn.
In their absence, we need you to travel to these planets and finish their missions. The closest planet is Brio. This will be your first objective.
We get to see our homie Rundus first.
Please be on the lookout for any clues that might help us understand
Will do.
Good luck.
I don't need luck. I'm Samus Aran, bounty hunter. Can't you tell by the epic music playing in the background that I don't need luck? I am here to kick ass. Good luck, Samus. That right there is your key that the game is now opening up to you, more or less.
Samus, the fleet is now moving to the rendezvous location. You will no longer be able to dock with us from this point forward.
Well, thanks for nothing.
Rest assured, we will keep communication lines open and supply you with information when necessary. Good luck on Brio.
We do get to come back here eventually, obviously. Let's check our stats. I love stats. Gotta be near 300 now, right? Yeah, we're getting there. That's crazy to think that I've pressed that button 1,200 times in the past 2 hours. Absolutely insane to think. Like, it doesn't feel like I have, but I guess I have. These buttons, and I'll never understand it. They withstand the test of time, man. Like, obviously this thing's been in use for me for 20 years. Well, this one was when this is my newer Wii, I guess, from 15 years. But those GameCube controllers over there, those Nintendo 64 controllers, they've been through the ringer. They all still work. That's, like, insane. I guess we could go to... Yeah. We really wanted to. Anyway, our goal is Brio. Look at those fucking things. Alright, you might have guessed it by the fact that we are right at 2 hours. This is an extremely logical point to leave off for tomorrow, so we're going to stop here. We are going to save. Again, very logical point to stop. That is essentially the entire intro. Tomorrow, we get to discover the fate of our good friend, Rundus, and do some other cool stuff on Planet Brio. So yeah. I love this game. I love this trilogy. I don't know how many times I need to say it. Y'all are probably tired of hearing me say it now. But yeah. I'm very excited once again to finally be doing this. Finally, streaming 2 and 3 just feels surreal. It's just awesome. The fact that I was able to do this in Star Fox Assault already, it's awesome. We'll get into some N64 first plays. I'm not going to ramble too much because I desperately I was a friggin' zombie today. I had to skip the gym. I was a zombie at work. I need sleep, so I'm not going to ramble too much. But yeah, no, there's the world is our oyster now, and by the world I mean that shelf right there. Anyway, once again, shout out to y'all for showing up. Y'all are great. Shout out to Cess for saying hi, and I will see y'all tomorrow for round 2. Peace out, my friends.